This show isn't right for A&E. I said that hundreds of times as an executive. But not because the shows were bad, not because the production was weak, not because the talent wasn't there, but because of one critical mistake. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a framework that I use to evaluate television shows, how to know if this content will connect to an audience, and why most people get it completely wrong. So let's pull back the curtain on TV development. I'm Brad Holzman. I'm a former A&E executive turned real estate investor and business and content strategist. And today I'm sharing what really happens in TV development meetings that's going to be appropriate and connect to your world and any other industry. So here's what most producers pitched. They pitched unbelievable, amazing talent, a unique concept, had good production value, but they missed one important thing. In fact, the most important thing, and it happens way too often. It's a great show, but for the wrong audience. Great show, wrong audience. So here's what most people don't know about TV. The best ideas die every day because of an audience mismatch, or a customer mismatch, or a buyer mismatch. So I'm going to let you know the framework that I used to evaluate shows, which again can be used for your business. 1, who needs this? Not just the demographics, but are there real people with real desires out there? 2, why do they need it now? Is it not just entertainment? Is there something more? Is there an emotional connection to it? And where are they already looking or going? So we're not just talking about time slots, but lifestyle patterns. Do they consume this content somewhere else? Where are they? This framework changed everything about how I looked at television shows. So we get it right sometimes, like 60 Days In, Zombie House Flipping. It had rating success. It connected with the audience. And there was definitely franchise potential. Both led to franchises. But here's what's really interesting. This same framework, as I've been alluding, it works for any content in any industry. In fact, I'm using this right now in real estate. So where's my who? My who sometimes are first-time investors seeking guidance. I know a lot of people in the entertainment industry that are reaching out to me and go, hey, you do this real estate investing thing. How can I get in? Why? Well, because there's uncertainty in entertainment. Uncertainty means opportunity. So there's a reason for them to reach out. And where? Well, they're looking for proven paths. They're looking for people they trust. And I just happen to be one of them. So here's another one. In content creation, the who, business owners, tired of wasting time. Why? Well, content chaos needs TV structure. And where? Well, they're seeking professional frameworks. So the principle never changes. You need to understand your audience better than they understand themselves. Let me say that again. You need to understand your audience better than they understand themselves. So here's how I do this. Let's take out a piece of paper. I'm waiting. Okay, you got the paper. All right, so answer these 3 questions. Who exactly needs your message? You have to be ruthlessly specific. 2, why do they need it now? What keeps them up at night? And 3, where are they already going? Don't make them find you. All right, so those are the 3 questions. Pause the video. Do it now. I'm gonna wait again. But if you pause, you don't have to wait. So let's move on. So here's what I learned after years of developing some of the biggest and most distinct and different television shows. The difference between content that wins and content that fails isn't creativity, isn't production value. It isn't even the idea itself. We've had plenty of shows do well or are great, but they don't do well. The big difference is those who understand the audience so deeply that they feel seen as a result of the content that you're giving them. And this is how we build shows at A&E. And it's how you can cut through the noise in your market. So here's why, and to help you, I created something a bit special for you. So I took this framework, I added some few development strategies, and I turned it into a complete content audit system. It's called the TV Executive's Content Framework. That's a mouthful, but it's okay. So here's what's inside. I'm going to have a show evaluation system, which can hopefully and will relate to what you're working on. There's an audience analysis framework. There's some templates for your content audit, and there's success metrics. There's a guide to really know, is this working or not? So to get this, why don't you like this video? I know. Why don't you subscribe? If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on LinkedIn, add me as a friend. Share this. It would be amazing. Thank you. And then in all the socials, comment framework, and I will send you this complete guide. So remember, your audience is waiting to be understood. You just need the right framework and the right help. Hopefully I can get it to you. Thank you, and I will see you in the comments.